welcome back. And today we take on Basildon and St Albans. St Albans. We were supposed to play Welling, but we got past Billericay, so we ended up playing Basildon today instead. Since the last game against Slough, we have been on a bit of a tear, beating Bath 6-1, then beating Gloucester 4-0, East Thurrock 2-1, then we beat Rochester on a friendly because we had 2 weeks off. Then we beat Billericay 4-2. We beat Concord Rangers 1-0. We did unfortunately drop points against Dulwich Hamlet, but then we beat Welling again. So now we're going to play Basildon. And just to catch you up on some stuff that's after happening. Director of Football has tried to bring in 2 right backs, and there's a reason he's specifically chasing right backs. Ben Dunn rejected the loan, or I think the Dagenham and Burbage rejected the loan. So now we're after Hoghyde from Wimbledon. So hopefully he does arrive. The reason he's been doing that is because he sold Lloyd Doyley to Harrogate Town, and now we have basically got no right backs. Ben Warman has come in since the last game from Cambridge on a free. He's played 2 games for Cambridge. So far he's played 3 for us and scored 2. He's been decent, and he has also fired a couple of staff members in Steve Boone and Mitchell Kopp, so our chief scout and head physio. He has brought in Matt Radcliffe, who is very good physio compared to Miles Kopp, who had a 3, and Tommy Taylor as our chief scout. The old chief scout was 3-3, whereas Tommy Taylor is 7-5. So he's better, but not great. And brought Dean Yates in as a coach, so we have a good defensive coach now. I don't think there's anything else that's after happening. We have changed the tactic. So actually, go to the tactic screen. We've brought Armani back to play him as just a right midfielder because it was not working with him as an attacking mid. And we've moved to a much higher defensive line and much higher line of engagement for attacking. Other than that, it's pretty similar. Not been too many changes. There has been quite a large disagreement in. Actually, what today now I can show you. Jordan Parks was unhappy with Lloyd Doyley being sold. There was literally nothing I could do. It came up saying he was in talks with Harrogate, and he was gone. So even if I wanted to stop it, I couldn't. So Norrie Walker's just complaining the entire time. There was a team meeting because of it, and half the squad were happy with my first answer, and then the other half were still annoyed. And then when I told them all, tough, there's nothing we can do about it now, he's gone, they were all like, like it's only 4 of them were left that were unhappy, and I think there was 5 or 6 players that were unhappy that just were like, okay, that's fine. If you bring someone in, we'll understand. We won't be complaining too much. So now we come into the game against Basildon. Ideally, this is going to be an easy one. So it's going to actually bring Boneless into play. I'm having to play Cotter at right back because he's the only right back we have apart from Joe, and I don't really want to play him. What we'll do is put Ward. Ward's been complaining about not getting football, so not a bother. You can play off the bench or play in a cup game that we're probably going to win fairly easily. Ollie Eady came to me as well saying he wanted first team football. I said nope, and he was like, I think I deserve it. No, you don't. He said, oh, okay. He's on a non-contract. We're not paying him even if he does play, so he's handy just to have around really. Sanchez Watt's been in quite good form, so I'm hoping he gets back to playing the way he was before. Billy Clifford is back in again after his little bit of time out sulking. Warman, how are you confused by scoring goals? You're a striker. It's your job to score goals. That was a fantastic pass. But yeah, we are looking at the minute to bring in a right back because, like I said, with Doyley leaving, he was our only good right back. He was one of our best centre backs as well. So without him, I've played Parks at right back as well. That's not ideal to have my main playmaker playing at right back, because we do have a good few midfielders. We just don't have a whole lot of. But basically, we only have one actual right back now, because even Cotter is a central midfielder who's competent at right back. Stop being complacent. Come on. In the last game, I had to bring Watt off because he was, after playing so well for an entire month of November, just decided he didn't want to play in the last game. Just kind of ran around aimlessly. But yeah, I won Manager of the Month for November, and then we lost to Dulwich Hamlet, which was go on, Armani. But yeah, it was really frustrating because their 2 goals were undeserved. And we came from behind to beat Welling as well, which is something we've been having to do an awful lot of. If we do concede, we generally have to come back from a losing position. Who's going to take the penalty? Jordan Parks. Come on, Parks. You scored us a play at right back for the second half. Oh, he actually scored it. Okay. To be fair, I really expected this to be a 6 or 7-0 kind of game. So I just wish we could see what the penalty was given for, because showing me the penalty being scored doesn't really do much, because I can see that we scored a penalty. I'd like to see what the penalty was given for. Parks. Go on, Ranson. Jeez, tried to lunge tackle him from behind. Good thing he missed. But yeah, I think with the way Watt's been playing a lot recently, he has been coming off because it's just not been good enough in the last game or two. Kirkman. Go on, Clifford. That was terrible pass. What? Shh. Sorry, you can hear my my cat chatting away. Oh, I thought that was going to go in. So we both had 2 clear-cut chances. A lot of attacks have been involving Watt, but yeah. I'll tell the lads I'm happy, so. Well, I give Watt until like the hour or so, and then I bring Graham on for him because Kirkman. Because like I said, he's not playing that well, and he's disinterested, complacent, wound up. He's not in the best form at the minute. Yeah, bring Jordan Graham on. And Billy Clifford's not been playing well either, so take you off. Bring on Daniel Phillips, who has just been basically coming on for Parks or Phillips, depending on the situation. I wanted the lads to show some passion, but Spooner. I'd nearly go out and try and sign that guy if he's a legit player, just for his name. Kairiki Christie. It's a banging name. Connolly. Warman. Oh, Ranson picks it up. Back to Connolly. Parks. Back to Connolly, or to Ranson. Warman. Off. Oh, how close was that? There was two of them were off. So Roberts was offside as well. Okay. But show some passion, come on. Wait, are Bradford losing as well? Might as well make our last substitution. Bring on Garnett. Because Danny Ward is going to be injured. Warman. Oh. I'm surprised. I'm disappointed it's only 2-0. I was expecting, like I said, 3-4-0 maybe. But I think we've just... Only 72 fans turned up to the game. And 43 were away. I need to fix my corner routine actually. Come on. Okay, they broke it down. That's good. I'll give them a bit of praise and see what they do. This went in off boneless. It did, chap. Went in off his shoulder. And they're delighted then with the praise. It's like, oh, cheers, boss. Roberts. Back to Armani. Across to Phillips. Back to Armani. Parks. Phillips. From distance. Yes, that's what Clifford's been doing, but today just did not do it. So there's Armani. Back to yeah, there's a lot of touches before this. Phillips then just turns and boof. Bish bash bosh. Alright, so 3-1. Could have been much easier, but result's result. So full time 3-1. Oh, well, to be fair, we did get away with it. Look to switch off. Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah. No. Well, that's not good. Pissing all my players off just before Christmas. Or maybe it was, I don't know. We secured the victory. We got a nice bit of money. Classy Armani. Oh. Superb. Finance-wise, we're not doing too bad. Actually, that is another thing I just thought of. They're paying for me to get my national B license. So I finally talked them into it. And yeah. So yeah, I'm after getting that. So what I do is I will bring you back in for the St. Albans game in just a second. Okay, so we're back for the St. Albans game now. absolutely nothing happened in between that I need to let you know. Actually, no, that reminds me. Darren Ward has put in a transfer request at the age of 40 because he wasn't getting enough game time, even though I played him for 2 or 3 games in a row. So he's leaving, but he's injured anyway, so can't play him. And the only changes I have made from the last game is brought Little back in. I think Garnett starts this game. Phillips has come in, and I brought Graham in as well because Warman didn't play well enough last time. We still haven't gotten any of either of those, or that right back from Wimbledon, to come in yet. So we are currently just going to keep going, I suppose. Yeah, pick up from where you left off. Let's get a bit of motivated or happiness or just something. Delighted from. Just being rested. Tremendous occasion. Thank you. So hopefully we can do the business against St Albans, who are actually making a recovery as well. They were bottom at the end of the last episode, and now they're up to 19th. So they're going quite well as well. And it happened that their resurgence happened at the same time as ours did too. Since we beat Bath, they've slipped down. But yeah, since this game will be the start of the second half of the season, we are. I'm pretty happy with us being in 13th place now. Because had you told me at the start of the last episode that we were going to be sitting in mid-table, I would have said no. We are nowhere near good enough at the minute for that. But I think if losing Doyley is probably the biggest disappointment we've had so far this year. Ideally, we would have kept him, but this is what happens with the director of football saves. You can't stop the director of football from doing things, because then you're not playing the way the director of football save is supposed to work. So we have to deal with it. Luckily, we do have a couple of other players that are capable of playing in that position. That was such a tame shot by Graham. Alright, so we're going to half time. 0-0. It's a fairly even game. We have way more fouls, but no yellow cards. Been the better team. Come on. You have the ability. Faith in you. Oh, midfield is really happy. Yeah, like Sanchez Watt's not playing that well again this game, but then again, my strike force is playing terribly as well. So we'll make a change when it needs to be. Time to get creative. Right, they're inspired. Hopefully, they get the ball up and one of the two lads can pop it in the back of the net, and happy days then. But as it stands, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Sanchez Watt is dropping further down to 6.3 now. So I might put Graham on, or swap Graham and Watt, take Watt off. Yeah, I'm going to do that because Watt is just not playing well enough again. What? So you want to be a poacher, right? So we set you to poacher, and I'd make you pressing forward. See, it actually does pressing forward suit him more. Anyone that's super tired, no. Come on, we should be beating St Albans. St Albans. Although the two of us are both teams are in good form, so just everyone just backed off him. I'm going to demand more again. Come on. What? No. Said get creative last time. We're just... Nothing is happening. You're going to go advanced playmaker on attack. I'll put you to support actually, because I don't want all my midfield being too far forward. It's pretty much all we can do really. The only two other players we have is the defensive midfielder and a centre back. So that's not going to make too much of a difference. Oh, go on, Gravy. He's done him. Phillips. Clifford. Over to Armani. That was quite a deflection. Come on, there's two. Connolly's got himself. Oh, he's only got yellow. Okay, well, they're going to score this. It's Bender, is it? No, it's Hurd. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Hurd is good at taking penalties. I remember from Lollujo's non-league to legend that Ben Hurd is quite good at set pieces and penalties. We can't lose. We can't lose to St. Albans. St. Albans. Oh my god. We're just going to go for ping it. Just going to try and distribute over the top. Or should we do underlap rather than overlap? Come on, I can't believe we're losing 2-0. It's too late now, but might as well just go very attacking and see what happens. Woking are winning 5-2. Okay, well. They really, really were not good. Like, Little was the only one that played well. And when Clifford came on, he played alright. But the rest of them just played terribly. And we played them again on the 1st of January, but we played Clemsford in between. Okay, so we will come back. We got Barnet in the FA Trophy second round, so we'll probably come back for that game. And Hungerford. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, come back for Barnet, Hungerford. Yeah, we'll come back for those two games, and hopefully we can get back to our November form and the start of December and not lose. So we were so poor in that game. Anyway, if you did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with everyone you know, all that good. Make sure you do everything, because otherwise nobody sees the video, and that'd be really easy. Anyway, thank you very much guys, and I will